And I believe that the next 25 years are going to see tremendous amounts and rate of innovation throughout agriculture. Technologies that before were dedicated to other industries are going to make their way to agriculture. New technologies that other industries have not seen are going to appear first in agriculture. I believe, as we'll see next, that agriculture is going to be transformed drastically by technology over the next 25 years. So next, if you allow me, I'd like to take you on a little bit of a tour of the different technologies, some examples of different technologies. I spent the better part of the past 10 years working with farmers on one side, but also with engineers and technology providers for farmers. So I want to give you a little bit of a tour of examples of interesting technologies and companies I've seen. One critical technology that matured over the past 10 years is genetic engineering. CRISPR, the advances that have been made possible by the COVID vaccines development, as well as the continuously decreasing cost of DNA sequencing. These are general technologies that are allowing companies to create new solutions that are addressing farmers' problems. The first example here is called Pasture Biosciences. They're developing a vaccine, but not for humans, for cows. A vaccine that drastically decreases the amount of microbes in the cow's gut that are generating methane. This alone is responsible for, today, for 5% of greenhouse emissions, not of agriculture, but of society, of human-made emissions, 5%, cattle farming. So this has a huge potential. But also, this is a technology that, once developed, can scale very rapidly. A vaccine, as we've seen recently, is actually, once it's discovered, it's pretty fast to scale. So a huge opportunity here. Huge opportunity to decrease greenhouse gas emissions. The next example I have is Pivot Bio. They're using CRISPR to modify the genome of microbes that are then put on the ground that are helping plants fix nitrogen directly from the air. What that do is, first, reduce the amount of industrially made ammonia, which is the nitrogen fertilizer, that we need. And on the other side, they actually enhances the amount of nitrogen that is kept by the plant. So it's good on both sides, less fertilizer and more absorption by the plant. So it has the potential to not only decrease greenhouse gas emissions, but also to increase yield per acre. So decrease the need for land for same production. Inari is a company that's performing a similar development, but on the seeds themselves. So they're using CRISPR as well to edit a few of the genes of plants to make them more efficient at capturing water, more efficient at capturing nitrogen. That has a huge potential to reduce water that we use to grow these plants, and potential to reduce the land that we grow these plants on, and obviously the potential to reduce industrially made fertilizer, and therefore greenhouse gas emissions. The next category of technologies that I'm personally excited about are new type of industrial processes. With data-driven industrial processes becoming more mature, electrolysis, or new electrolysis, and new fermentation processes, this is giving rise of a new set of companies in agriculture. An example I like is Verdegy. They're developing industrial-scale electrolyzers to make hydrogen from water. So you use water and renewable energies to make hydrogen, which replaces the carbon-emitting process of producing hydrogen today, which is responsible, again, for 7 to 8% of global emissions through the production of ammonia. So by scaling this technology, we can remove the carbon emissions of this process. Next, I want to talk about artificial intelligence and robotics. Obviously, these technologies have made headlines recently, and they're addressing some of agriculture problems in a very efficient way.